What up guys, Lika here. Today I'm going to show you something a little bit different. Usually I focus on just crypto exchanges, but this is something different. 1Broker.com is essentially, it's a CFD market. So it allows you to change. CFDs are contracts for difference. They're essentially contracts between buyers and sellers. It allows you to speculate on the price of almost anything. But in the case of 1Broker, you can speculate on the price, whether you want to go long or short on the price of a basket of blue chip stocks, NYC and New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ stuff. They also have Forex. These are the markets here, or the pairs, sorry. You can speculate on the price of the indices, which is great. And commodities, you get a little basket here, silver, copper, gold. And crypto, just BTC for now. But I mostly do it for stocks. And with stocks, you can go up to 15x. So you can have leverage up to 15 times, which is wonderful. The other important thing to mention about 1Broker is that they don't accept cash in any way. They just accept Bitcoin. So you're not going to incur a taxable event if you're just trading in Bitcoin. So it's useful for that specifically. Right guys, before we go any further, use the link in the description of this video to create your account. You'll save on fees. The best thing about 1Broker is that all you need is an email address to sign up. There's no KYC process or anything like that. You're going to be depositing purely Bitcoin. That's the only thing you're going to be working with. So just like BitMEX or any of the other pure Bitcoin places, you're not going to have to do any KYC to set up your account. So use the link in the description. It does help us make these videos. You should check out the help section on 1Broker. All the questions are answered here. Really useful, really clean website. I mean, that's what I really like about 1Broker is that they've got a really minimalistic approach to everything. Haven't had any issues with the orders executing, etc. You can take a look at the fees. The fees are really reasonable, like totally reasonable. Everything is quite cheap. There's no hidden fees that I could find. The fees on trading any stocks or indices, for long positions, 0.02%. For short positions, 0.0077%. Okay, so the fees are really wonderful for stocks and indices. The fees for Forex are also really cheap, 0.0154% for longs and shorts on those. Let's go back to our markets. Okay, so the other cool thing about 1Broker that I want to mention is the copy trader feature. So let's say you think you're a good trader, you have the ability to share your trades with the entire community and actually earn Bitcoin based on your success rate. Basically how it works, it's really simple. The trade owner receives 1.5% of the generated profits, and a 2% of the profit is charged from the copiers. So if you're a copier, you're going to pay 2% of your trade P&L profit to the trade owner. And the trade owner receives 1.5%. So the exchange gets 0.5 of that. If you click social at the top, you'll get this list of all these traders, and you can see their performance this month, right? So let's take a look at Pro Trader. Wow, he's been doing quite well. Like, he's been on a tear this month, up 406%, last month 312%. You can see what he's earned from BTC. You can see his copy volume per trade. Yeah, he's doing quite well. So, I mean, if you want to copy someone, you just click copy in the top, and you're going to get this box where you can put the amount you want to trade per trade. So we'll do 0.03. It says I might run out of funds with this setup. Let's just make them a little less so that goes away. The max trades per day. So you can set it like, I only want to do 1 trade from this guy a day, or 5. So let's just do 5. I'm not going to actually do it, but if I click copy trader, it'll do what it says it's going to do. It's going to copy 5 trades, the first 5 trades that he makes for this amount per trade, and it's going to kick him 2% of every trade. So hopefully he does all right. But that's how the copy trader system works. And the other thing to keep in mind is that if you want to be the trader that receives, then you just have to, when you make your trade, be sure to click share trade at the top. But you might want to, but keep in mind, every time you click share trade, it's gonna put your past history. People are gonna be able to access your past history. So you might want to, practice it first before you start, making all of your trades public. But that's how the copy trader system works on 1Broker. I think it's really cool. I've seen it on other places like eToro and stuff, but never on a Bitcoin only derivatives market. So it's kind of neat. Okay, let's actually place an order. So we want to go long on Tesla. If you click the red button, you're going to go short. If you click the blue button, you're going to go long. The first thing you're going to notice about 1Broker is that the entire system, the entire interface is really simplistic and clean. And that's what we like to see when we're trading. We don't want a bunch of JavaScript loading the page, slowing the page down and stuff like that. We just want things to work, right? So at the top, you're going to see your position size. So 0.05 BTC is $324. That's good. And leverage, you can go up to 15 times leverage on the commodities listed here. I think the indexes are more even. So we're comfortable with 10x. You can use this slider if you want. Okay. Instead of a market order, I mean, just to demonstrate, we'll do a limit order. Let's see, what's the ask? 294.55. Yeah, we want to get filled. So we're gonna go. Wow, it's really moving. We're gonna go with 294.4. Oh, that's already getting hit. Just to demonstrate, 294.35. Yeah, 294.4 is already running. Okay, so you should set a stop loss for every order. The other thing I like is they force you to plan out your whole trade stop loss, take profit, your price. Let's go ahead and put a stop loss of 285. Take profit. We're gonna fill that in later. If these fields aren't showing up, you're just gonna have to click the optional fields button. There's this handy calculator, so you can put in if it's a 3% gain, a 4% gain, what you'll win for that position. 294.4. Yeah, let's go ahead and create this order. So you see it down here under open orders. If you click on it, you get this box pop up and you can keep an eye on it. So 294.7, the last ask. Might take a bit to get hit. 0.5, yeah. Don't know if we're gonna get filled at 294.4. Let's go ahead, just to demonstrate. I'm gonna close this order and I'm gonna send it back as a market order so that it executes immediately against the book. So 294.59, yeah, let's go ahead and make a market order. We'll still put our stop loss at 285. Take profit, we're gonna leave that for now so I can show you how to do that later. I like to do them later, but you should always plan out where your take profit is, right? So, oh, it's coming down, 294.27. Get a bit of a dip, maybe. Oh, this is not updating. Huh, strange. 294.25, yeah, that's a good market price. Create the order. And it's filled. So you saw it go from open orders to open positions. And now you can see your P&L. So we're already slightly underwater. You can see our stop losses there. Take profit's not been set yet, so that's why I like to do it later, kind of think about your position a bit. But you know, you flip back to the chart. Well, where do you think it's going to run to? I think it'll probably get close to 300. So just on the other side of that, 299 might be a good spot. So we'll put our take profit at 299, which is $5 above us. And it shows you what your position will make, you know, 16.5%, you'll get this much BTC. Looks good. Let's click save. You can always adjust that later to take profit. Guys, what can I say? 1Broker is pretty amazing. Well, click the markets tab and you can see like the indices. You can actually, the leverage on some of the indices is like 20x. So if you think the Nasdaq's going to tank one day, you can 20x short the Nasdaq. Really, really great. Take a look at all the, it's 15 to 20x basically for all the different instruments here. But I think like the most important feature with 1Broker, and it's one that you have to really, really think about, is that because you're trading Bitcoin futures and you're making all the transactions in Bitcoin, there's no fiat back and forth. Everything that you do on 1Broker is not a taxable event. So that's really, really important. So if you're good at trading stocks, this is your entry point to trading stocks with Bitcoin. So yeah, it's fantastic. I'm so happy I found it. Right guys, that's going to wrap it up for 1Broker. I hope you enjoyed the review, and shouts to Shot, the guy who showed it to me. I think 1Broker is fantastic. I think they're probably the best CFD brokers that accepts Bitcoin that exists. I don't know of anyone that's better than them at doing this. So if you found this video useful or insightful or inspiring in any way, please use the link in the description. It helps to buy the coffee that powers these videos. And yeah, good luck with your trading, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe.